The honourable member for Calgary-Klein.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and I am pleased to speak to Bill 24 and act to support gay-straight alliances. And Madam Speaker, we've heard from many people today, teachers, and we've heard from LGBTQ caucus members on the bill, and I'm going to speak this afternoon from perspective of a parent of school-age children, the toughest job we'll ever have, even tougher than an MLA, if you can believe that.
Agreed.
So, Madam Speaker, my wife Sarah and I, like all good parents, we like to be involved in our children's lives, all aspects of our children's lives, inside and outside of school. We know who their friends are, we know their friends' parents, we know what homework they have, what homework they've done, what homework they haven't done. And of course, so we participate in deciding what extracurricular activities that they participate in and become their designated chauffeurs, of course. And as much as we are involved in every aspect of our children's lives, Madam Speaker, and as much as we want them to tell us about all their victories and all their sorrows and all their troubles and disappointments, no matter how much you tell your children, especially teenagers, that they can tell you anything, the anxiety of some topics will not allow them to muster the courage to do so. And now here's the thing, Madam Speaker. If my children come to me and they realize they have an understanding that they are LGBTQ, in spite of the fact that Sarah and I have created a family dynamic that supports open discourse and support for LGBTQ rights, that still may not be enough for them to feel comfortable coming out to us. And Madam Speaker, I will not see that as a failure in our parenting. But I will be grateful, Madam Speaker, that they will have the support of a GSA in their school, a safe place where they have peer support and understanding. And Madam Speaker, perhaps most importantly, they will know that neither their teacher nor Mr. Kenny will be calling me to let me know that they joined a GSA. And Madam Speaker, GSAs save lives, and maybe one of those lives will be my Mina or my Kieran. Okay, that just got to me a bit, sorry. In addition, Madam Speaker, I don't see GSAs as taking away my right as a parent. I actually see it as giving my children rights. And most importantly, it gives them a safety net in case they are feeling that they're falling. Now, I'm very concerned about the attitude coming from across the way in regards to their position that teachers are in the best position to understand what's best for all children. And as I just explained, Madam Speaker, I know what's best for my children, and what's best is to have an open, supportive household that elicits dialogue. And what I also think is best is to allow kids to come out to their parents on their own timeline, not a teacher's and not the leader of an ultra-right-wing party. And I get a real sense, Madam Speaker, that my fellow parents on the other side believe that they would have failed as parents if their children joined a GSA and did not tell them. And that is simply not the case, Madam Speaker. They have failed as parents if they force exposure on joining a GSA upon their children. Madam Speaker, I believe the opposition's position on GSAs is at the very least demonstrating zero knowledge of LGBTQ issues. And this will not help anyone's children. Madam Speaker, I grew up in a very ethnically diverse community in Toronto, and for us, their race was not an issue. And I can't necessarily say that about the generation before me. However, I do believe we still had some misunderstanding about LGBTQ issues. But of course, that changed as we got older and went to university and we met more people. And the fact of the matter is, Madam Speaker, times change and we have to keep up with them. And a big part of that change is a move towards a more inclusive society. Unfortunately, we're not there, because if we were, there may not even be a need for GSAs. And I know we want to be the wise ones as parents, Madam Speaker, but the reality is that I've learned so much from the young people in my riding and in my office about LGBTQ and trans issues over the last few years. And I would implore the opposition to do the same. Spend some time talking to millennials who have an unprecedented acceptance of LGBTQ rights. And I am so proud of these kids today. They are creating a better and a more accepting world, and I am proud to be their ally, Madam Speaker, and I refuse to be their enemy. With that, Madam Chair, I would like to thank you for everyone's time, and I would like to end the debate for tonight. Adjourn debate. Thank you.